Hey. Oh, sorry. I'm sick. This is Dave's playing it. Today we're going to play one of my favorite types of games. It's a Japanese logic, uh, Japanese puzzle game, Japanese logic puzzles called Nonograms. Anybody who's played Picross DS, any of the Nintendo Picross games will be familiar with these types of puzzle games. I absolutely love them. I think they're probably my absolute favorite type of puzzle game that you would see like in the newspaper or something like that. Never really cared much for crosswords, what with my Missouri public school system vocabulary. So, games with numbers are much more my speed. And so, for anybody who hasn't played a game like this, I highly recommend picking up like a Nintendo DS emulator and picking up Picross DS, or just getting an old DS off of Craigslist or from GameStop or something and playing Picross DS. It is awesome. Nintendo did an awesome job with those puzzles. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and play some Pictopix. We'll go through the tutorial real quick just in case anybody's not familiar with them. So, you're presented with a grid like this, and the numbers tell you how many squares are going to be filled in the line that the numbers are in. And you'll catch on pretty quick. I absolutely love these. If there's a space between the numbers, if there's more than one number, then those blocks are divided, and there's at least 1 pixel of space between them. Not certainly one, but at least one. And so, yeah, here we go. We'll just run through the quick basic tutorial. Alright, playing the game's easy. Click on a square to fill it in. Fill the square. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, achievement unlocked. Alright, so yeah, you want to clear them again. Sometimes you make a mistake, you gotta clear the cell, you know. Alright, numbers at the end of the line indicate the number of squares to be filled in this line. Fill in the number of squares, so 5 squares are going to be filled in. Boom. Alright. Okay, here's what I was talking about with the spaces. So, before filling in 2 others, leave at least 1 square empty between the 2 groups of squares. So this means there's a block of 2 pixels, block of 2 pixels. So 1, 2, space, 1, 2. That's the only way that could go in there. When the right squares have been filled in on a line, it is wise to mark the empty squares with a cross to help finish the puzzle. I absolutely rely on this technique for all of them that I do. You could, pardon me, right click to mark the square, the empty square with a cross. Now it wants me to fill in, so 3 and 1. So 3 and 1 can only go like that. And you learn to rely on the only way things could work in a puzzle. So like for this one, you know, that's the only way 1, 1, 1 can work in there. Obviously 0. Yep. Alright, sometimes a set of squares can be put in different places on the line. So yeah, so you can slide and you can determine whether or not it's going to be likely that pieces are in there. So like in this one, the 3 and 4, right? So if you count out, like, let's say they were slid all the way over to the left. 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say they were slid all the way over to the right. Right? So we'll go backwards. 4, space, 1, 2, 3. Right? So no matter what, any way that those are put in there, when they're set to their absolute maximums, there's going to be squares that are filled in for sure. On this 3, there's going to be 1, and on this 4, there's going to be 2 here. Because of the way, they only have so much room to slide. This is a super important technique. So, looking at this, right, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 4 could go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and fill in the middle. So 4 is going to go in there, right? Now with this one, 3 could go anywhere, but no matter what, out of 5 empty squares, that's always going to be filled in. And I'm sorry if you're like super nonogram professional, you're just snoozing through this and you've already left my video, so bye-bye. But if you want to see what Pictopix is like, this would be it. Alright, so which squares can be filled in out of this, right? So 1 space 1 2, 1 2 space 1 2, or 1 2 space 1. Only one could have been filled in on that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and play. I've already done a couple of the puzzles, so let me go ahead and just create a new save slot here. Ah, heck, we'll start over. Alright. Slot A, play. We're doing expert, no hints. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna crack through these pretty quick. Okay, so only 1, 3, yep, alright, there we go. Now, I wonder if it's gonna give me 3 crowns because I unchecked one and checked it again. We'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, puzzles solved with hints disabled and almost no errors, right? I don't like knowing that I get an error when I'm filling it in, because then if it tells you if it's right or wrong, then it's kind of giving you an answer. So I just like to know that the puzzle is complete when it's complete. That's it. I like the controls. It's really easy to line things up with this game. The control schemes will make or break a Picross game. That's for sure. So the reason my favorite for the Nintendo DS is because you have the controller and the D-pad, and you could just easily count 1, 2, 3. You know, it's pardon me, works a lot better than it does using a mouse or a touch screen. You know, something like that. It's hard to find a good one of these for you know, your phone or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there, only 1 goes there. 3, 1, 2, 3. A little Christmas tree or something there. Come on, let's get to the bigger puzzles. Alright. Nothing there. All these are filled in. That. Okay. That and that. So 3, 1. Alright, 1. There we go. Number 21. Alright. Let's see what else we get. Come on, I want to get to the 10 by 10 puzzles at least, you know? Give me some actual challenge. So, alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4. Okay, 1, 1, 1, nothing. And the only place I could go is there. Pie. Made some pie. Mmm. Alright. 5, 5. 1s. 1 there, 1 there. Okay, so here we got a 2, 1. Alright. Got a 3. Oh. Umbrella. Umbrella. That was how I pronounced it growing up. Umbrella. It was just how I was taught to say it when I was a kid. Wrong emphasis. Alright, so let's see here. So 4. Alright. So 2. If that's filled in, 2 could only go there. Alright. So 2 definitely has to go there. If that's a 3, then that has to be joined. Right. Okay, so 1. I like this. They're stepping up quite well in the difficulty. Early. Yeah. I like this so far. Ideally, there should be no guesswork. You should always be able to figure it out with logic, no matter what. That's a good nonogram, in my opinion. If you like stuff like this, you definitely want to check out Matthew Brown's game Hex Cells. That is a fantastic game. Everybody needs to play that game. It's super cheap. I love it. It's one of my favorite puzzle games. He did a fantastic job making it. So 3. But Hexels is kind of like Minesweeper and this mixed, which is pretty awesome, you know? Yeah, he has 3 of them, Hexels, and I can't remember the middle one. The last one's Hexels Infinite, because it has like a generator in it to generate puzzles, and like people on Reddit make them, and it's fantastic. Yeah. So let's see here. So only 1 there. All right, only 1 there. Right. So 3 here. 1 and so then something's gonna go in there. We got 1 there. Something's gonna go in there. Right. Nothing there. Okay, that's taken care of. Some games will cross these out as you complete them, and I do that when I play them on paper. I'll cross these out as I know what I filled in. But I think this game might, I don't know if it penalizes you for that, or it considers it a reduced difficulty if you can't keep that kind of stuff straight in your head. I don't really like that. That's probably one of my few nitpick things with this game. All right. 3. Okay. All right. 1. Okay. So let's see here. So 2, 2. That's easy. All right. 3 means nothing there, which means something's there. 2, 2. Okay. 2, 2. All right. So 3. All right. A valve. Okay. Sure. Alright. Nothing there. 3. Okay. 2. 1. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing here. There we go. A little flower. Alright. Sorry. Let's see here. I'm just trying to crush these real quick so that we can get to bigger puzzles, you know? Alright, so 2 has to go here. We know that it can't stretch to there, so we're knocking those out. 3, 1, 2, 3, so no matter what, those are going to be filled in. That's taken care of. That's taken care of. Alright, 2 can't go there, so that means it has to go there. Alright. 3 couldn't go there, has to go there, that has to be a 3. Alright, 1 has to go there. A duck? Goose, duck? Duck, duck, knock, knock, goose? Alright. Let's keep going. Alright. 1, okay, 2, and a 2, nothing for the rest of those guys. 2, 2, alright. So those are taken care of. 2, 2, okay, alright. And 1. There we go. What's that? An insect. Okay, I like that. Just a generic insect. Yeah. Alright. Nothing here. 3, so 2, 1. Alright, you're taken care of. What else we got? Nothing there. Okay, a 2 cannot go there, which means that the 3 can't go there. It means it has to go there. Alright. 2. Tetraspecies. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Tetronymos. Tetronymos. Dominoes. Tetrominos. Alright. Okay, here's the fun one. Yeah, so 2, 1, right? So 2 can't go there, right? So we know that this has to be the 2. This 1 pixel being here from the 5 fills this in for us, right? So the only way that could work is like that. You couldn't have a 2 and then the 1 because there'd be no space. So they answered that for us, right? And I think they did the same thing right here. Yeah. So any of these 2 1s, right? 2, 1, right? 1, 1, 2, 1. So that's right. Can't go there. Alright, so 3. Oh, please be done with the 5x5. Oh, solve all. Okay, good. A jellyfish. Alright. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, I like that. If there's a little bit of float with how you're dragging it down, it's not too likely to pull one way or the other. That's nice. Okay. So, pardon me. This 9 here, this is going to be what we want. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, count back the other way. 9 can only slide in there a certain way. So 2 could only go there. 3 could go out to here. That's a 1 and a 1. That's that. Same here. Right, 3 could only go this far. 4 could actually go all the way. 1, 2, 3. And actually we get an extra pixel because of that. Right? And then we're going to come back. 4, 2, don't know down here. Okay, so now the 4 is going to be down here. Alright. And not up there. So that's done. 4 can't go there, there, or there. So we know the 4 is going to be here. Right? Okay, a 2 can't go there or there. So it's going to be here. Right, so those are done. 4. 2's done. Okay. 2. 4's done. 3 is done. Okay. 1. Well-designed puzzles. You can always figure it out using logic, no matter what. This is one of the reasons I really, really love these kinds of games, because there's no guesswork. You just have to try to figure it out. And Matthew Brown's Hex Cells is the same. You can always figure it out with logic. Whether or not that logic is apparent to you is one thing. Because sometimes I'll think like, oh, there's no other way to do this but to guess. Nope, that's not correct. I just haven't figured it out yet. Typically you're missing a step, you know? Alright, let's see here. So, this one's gonna be a little bit harder. Nothing too bad. We'll figure it out. Alright, so 4 can't go there. A 4 has to go in here, because there were only 2 open spots in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that, right? So we got that. Alright, so anything else, those could go down there, and they may need to, right? 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2, yeah, 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2. So that 2, this 2 has to go down here. 1 space, 1, 2. Yeah, this 2 has to go down here as well. Okay. Alright. 2, so it can't be further than that. Okay, 1, 2 space, 1, 2. Right, no matter how those slide, that has to be in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have a 1 there. We have a 1 there. Right, the other 1 goes in there. Okay. Alright, 2. Mark that because it can't be there. Okay, got those guys, the 2s. Get this 2. Alright, 2 can't go there, has to go there. Alright, we're making a question mark. Alright, but there is no question, because we're smart. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Joker colors, alright. Or Riddler. Joker. Yeah, okay. Maybe if I drag a little slower. Have some patience, Dave. Have some patience. Okay, so 5, we don't know where that goes. 7 and 2. Alright, let's count these out. So there's 7, space, 1, 2. Alright. It's the only way those 7s and 2s can go in there. Alright. 1, space, 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1, space, 1, space, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Can't mark those in. Alright, so 3, or let's see here, 4. Okay. 4, 2. Now that's taken care of. Alright, and so then that gives us that right there because the 3 can't go in there, which means, right, okay, and we don't know if this is the 1 there, so we have 2, we have 4, we have 2 again, 2, we got a 2 there, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, alright, that's taken care of, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making a key. Alright. Alright. 1, 5. Okay. Block you off. 3. Alright. So there's the 1 there. And this has to have a 1 and a 1. There we go. I do wish it grayed out those marks that we've already filled in. I could play these games all day, man. It just really, I don't know, it's nice to put stuff in order. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 5. 5. Alright. Okay, 1, 1, 1. I'm just going down the row here, looking at the first numbers here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 5. Alright, and then we'll look at these numbers over here. Okay, so 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 2 there, 2 there. Okay, and there's a 2, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! My graphics driver crashed for a second. What's going on here? Shoot. Aw, man. Sorry, my game's freaking out here. Let's see here.